Well, it looks like we were all duped last night because Stranger Things Conformity Gate did not take place. And I know for one, I was pretty disappointed by this because I dove headfirst into all the theories and conspiracies. I watched all the videos, read all the articles. I mean, I was fully invested in the Conformity Gate here. However, like everybody else, I loaded up Netflix at 8 o'clock last night, and obviously nothing happened. And so I got to thinking about it a little bit more, and I don't feel like Conformity Gate is actually wrong. I feel like that theory is still there. It just simply never needed another episode in order to elaborate on the theory anymore. Because Stranger Things, when it finished up, it had multiple endings. You know, you had the two main ones here. Elle died, and Mike had made up a story about her in order to find peace in his mind for himself and for his friends, or B, 11 escaped, 11 lived to find her 30 waterfall home up in Iceland somewhere, and continued on her life that way. And so there were already multiple endings we could choose from, and I just simply feel like Conformity Gate was just simply a third ending that people didn't think about necessarily ahead of time, or they thought another episode was needed in order for that ending to have more validity to it. Because all the clues are still there that we saw. You know, the doors being backwards, everybody said like Henry or Vecna, the thing in the background to radio station, saying something like he didn't die in Morse code, or like the color being different on the radio dial itself, or seeing the name What's It on all the games in the background, or just simply all the weird inconsistencies that were clearly put into the show on purpose. And so, my mind says that they truly did work in a third ending here, which was just simply they are stuck in an illusion from Vecna himself. And I feel like it's a hidden ending that wasn't necessarily as clear as the 11 endings. And when us fans found out about all these weird inconsistencies and all these weird clues that could lead to the idea that it's all an illusion, we just sort of automatically assume we're going to get another episode to explain upon that. But there really is no need for more explanation. Everything that we need is right there. It's an ending in of itself. The idea that it is an illusion, all of the clues are there. You can choose that direction, that Vecna is in control. It is all an illusion, just simply as one of the endings of the show. Another episode or extra scenes is just simply not necessary in order for Conformity Gate to still be a possible ending for the series. Yes, I would have loved to see it expand a little bit more for a full episode to see how it would have all played out and whatnot, but even if we had gotten it, we would have all hoped it played out to somewhat of a happy ending, and we've already got our two happy endings for the series. With or without Elle, everyone continued on to have a mostly happy life, even if it does seem like they settled in a lot of ways. However, the Conformity Gate is the negative ending where Vecna wins, he lives on, and it's just simply nothing to elaborate on that anymore. Well, we're going to see more scenes of Vecna conquering and more scenes of Vecna taking over the world, or just simply see them basically in the Matrix of sorts with the tentacle down their throat. I mean, there's so many different ways they could show it, and it would be interesting, but just simply not necessary to elaborate on the idea that Vecna won. And so, basically there are three endings for the show, and Conformity Gate is just simply one of those endings. And so I think all the clues are there on purpose. They're to get fans talking. It's just sort of like a hidden ending for the show that just simply doesn't need more elaboration. It's almost like when you're reading one of those books from the 80s, and I read them all the time. We check them out from the library. It's like a choose your own ending book, and you basically read through it, and if you make a decision, you turn to a certain page, or you turn back to a certain page, and all of your decisions play into the final ending you're going to get for that book. And so there are always multiple endings designed that you can sort of choose as you're going through the novel. One's not right, one's not wrong. There's just simply multiple endings built into it, and I feel like that's the way Stranger Things comes to a close. And those books were enormously popular back in the 80s, early 90s, so a choose your own ending show feels like the most retro thing that they could possibly do. And also, there's no right or wrong ending. It's just simply choosing different endings based upon how you personally view things. Now, what is my main interpretation after settling down that there are just simply three endings here? I'm still going to go with the Conformity Gate ending. There are just too many things that didn't line up, too many coincidences, too many reverse order or changing color in things. And so I personally feel like Vecna probably won. But, I don't have the right answer to this. Very well, Vecna could have lost. We saw the true ending. But the one that I am choosing to go with the Conformity Gate ending here. But what do you all think? Do you think we need another full episode to truly explain Conformity Gate? Or do you feel like it's okay just simply to have that as a possible ending? Or do you think it's just simply completely made up by fans altogether and there's just simply no reason to even talk about it anymore? You can let me know in the comments down below. But if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check out other videos listed up above and go out there, find a great game to play. Simply have a great rest of the day.